welcome to San Diego on location. I'm Randy Dewitt along with Roeder over
Hello.
here. And today we're downtown on the corner of 5th and Market at Buffalo Joe's. And I know I'm wearing a New England Patriot jersey, but I was born and raised in New England. I moved out here to San Diego 10 years ago, and I just have pride about my team. People in San Diego, thanks, appreciate it. People in San Diego apparently don't appreciate the New England Patriots, my team.
They don't appreciate the Chargers that much either. We didn't even fill up the stadium at opening day.
Good point, very good point. Glad you brought that up. Do you realize, you people, that we had the largest crowd ever for a football game in San Diego, and it wasn't a sell. It was a blackout.
Yeah, it was.
They had to show. It could not be shown.
Fans, you need to show your more support here in San Diego.
They did show the support. Is the point? There, we had the biggest crowd ever, yet it had to be blacked out as well because of the deal that the city made.
Yep.
The largest crowd ever, and it still had to be blacked out. So we're gonna get out of the street here because people are getting ready to throw more things at me. We're gonna go inside right now.
Stay tuned for San Diego on location. Welcome back to San Diego on location. Randy is enjoying the food quite a bit here.
It's immense.
Ecstasy.
It's great. It's beautiful.
Pure ecstasy.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we're going to show you guys what happens with post-production at Foursquare Productions.
Lorenzo cut his hair. What's he making?
He looks good. You guys, we're going to show you a trailer at the end of the new movie too, so stay tuned.
We went to Foursquare Production Studios, better known for their Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movies, to get a behind-the-scenes look at post-production work for the movie Black Dawn starring Lorenzo Lamas. Black Dawn producer Michael Baer takes us on a tour of the studio and gives us some insight on how the studio doubles for location shots.
It's in Hawaii, desert. We shot the exterior of an old beat-up shack, and Lorenzo and the leading lady walk into the shack, and boom, they're in here.
A lot of the sounds we hear in the movies are produced in an audio room just like this one. Michael shows us the Foley pit, where they make some of those sound effects.
Foley pit. You know what a Foley pit is?
Not neat. I do now, I guess.
Well, what we'll have in here when we're ready to make the movie is we'll have sand, or we'll have rocks, or we'll have different things.
Yes, I've seen
and you'll see the screen in a moment. Michael put the image up on the screen. And
the people walking.
Right. So you and I are watching, and there's people walking. Now let's break into a run. Ready?
Okay, so this is where the sound is created.
Audio mixers use Power Macintosh computers and a large viewing screen to sync sound effects, music, and voiceovers to the actual sequences in the movie. This process is called audio sweetening. Here's a scene in Black Dawn in the process of an audio mix.
This is Chuck Deal.
Chuck Deal, who's the supervisor of post-production, shows us how the movie is edited on another Power Macintosh workstation.
So now that we're through shooting and all the hell we've been through, we hand it over to him, and it's his turn to suffer a bit.
This is where the nuts and bolts happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're doing pretty good. We're working on a nonlinear system, which allows us to get to it pretty quick. We've been in heavy post for 2 weeks, and we're already 60 minutes in on the first rough cut. So we look to get first rough cut done in less than 3 weeks.
Creative director John Manoa is responsible for designing movie posters and other advertising that will be used to promote the movie.
What directions we want to head, and try and give the distributors a lot of choices.
So this is going to be what you're going to use in the theaters as well as advertising, say on billboards or what are they called, the bus stops and wherever.
Once we get a look down from the movie.
John then shows us some of the high-tech helmets used in the film by the DEA.
You have lasers?
Lasers.
I don't know how long I could walk around with this on myself. Tell me a little bit about how you got Lorenzo Lamas.
Michael now tells us how his script for the movie Black Dawn became a reality.
I was fortunate enough to have a co-starring role on Renegade, and although it was tough for me to take off work to do that, it ended up working out because while on the set I became friendly with Lorenzo and told him about this movie, and he gave me a place to get the script to him, and he read the script and loved it, and this all happened, in a matter of months. The whole thing came together. He said he loved it, wanted to do it. Okay, well let's take the official route and go through your agent now, and everything came together very quickly after that.
While San Diego doubles as Miami Beach and San Francisco in other movies, San Diego is San Diego in Black Dawn.
It's funny because I know Silk and Renegade and some of the shows in town, they double San Diego for other towns. Nightman, it's I believe San Francisco, and Silk, it's Miami Beach or someplace in Florida.
Miami Beach and Pensacola Shores.
Right. Well, we're very proud of San Diego. I mean, I moved here from North Carolina. I think it's the greatest city in the world. And in Black Dawn, San Diego is San Diego.
For those of you interested in acting in movies, Michael says get used to being in front of the camera and call an extras casting director.
No, actually extras casting people is the
Right.
first way to do it. Get yourself some accustomed to being in front of the camera. Maybe if you've got some experience, then you can take that experience and find yourself an agent.
Well, that completes our tour here at Foursquare Productions. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you for coming by.
Your time. And right now we're going to show you some behind-the-scenes clips from Lorenzo Lamas' new movie, Black Dawn, and some of the other productions you guys do here. So stay tuned.
The border is the border. La frontera es la frontera. Always was, always will be.
The border's most notorious drug lord has married ancient legend to 21st century technology.
This talisman, it's Santano, the weird jaguar. He can see and hear what cannot be seen or heard. And if you value your life, you best do what he asks.
Only one man can stop him, but at what price?
I want to hire you.
Not for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Ex-cop Jake Kilcannon fights to forget a past. Buried in the sands of Mexico's deadly Laguna Salada.
We made a deal. I got you a pension. I covered your ass. Now you keep up your part of the bargain and disappear.
Below the border, beyond the legend, redemption awaits. At the end of a twisted trail of corruption, reaching to the very top of two governments.
No! Who sent Ramon into Laguna Salada? This is an international incident, not some street corner dope deal.
What's a federale doing with a top secret gringo gizmo?
In 24 hours, the money will be quite safe and quite untraceable.
What, are you gonna shoot me, detective?
It's tempting.
I cannot go back to who I was, Jake. I am never gonna go back.
Who are you? Jake's getting soft. They'll be dead by sunrise.
The Laguna Salada is suddenly crawling to federales. I don't think they're just writing traffic tickets. The Laguna Salada turned into goddamn Los Angeles.
I will ask one more time! Where is Kilcannon?
To restore his future, Jake Kilcannon must relive his past and risk everything.
Dead men don't talk about Black Dawn, do they, Captain?
Two worlds, one border, no boundaries. Let the game begin.
You gotta do better than that, Jake. I don't even need the damn helmet.
You let it go, Don Quixote. Let it go.
Black Dawn.
Love your hair. How come you dyed the roots black?
San Diego On Location is brought to you by 91X, FCC College, and Channel 933.